Hello everyone, welcome back. The topic for today is the International Red Cross and Red Crescent movement from the topic healthcare delivery from public health industry. So now this International Red Cross movement, it is the world's largest humanitarian network and it is known as International Red Cross because now over here this is the emblem for the society and you have this red color cross with the white background, and it is also known as red crescent because now over here this is the symbol for crescent, so it has this crescent like symbol, or the new one which is added is this red color crystal. So these are like the various like symbols for your red cross society. Now this, it has a main component which is the committee of the, so International Committee of the Red Cross, which is ICRC. So this is like the emblem for it, that is the committee international, and over here this is the Geneva because it has its headquarter in Geneva, Switzerland. And in this video we are also going to see about the Indian Red Cross Society. So this International Red Cross, it was founded by John Henry Dunant and he was a Swiss businessman. So he founded the organization after being touched by the intense suffering and the neglect of the wounded soldiers of the Battle of Solferino in North Italy in 1859. So what he did was he organized local people to bind the soldiers' wound and to feed and to comfort them. So on his return, he called the creation of a national relief society, that was this Red Cross Society. So this like led to the formation of the Red Cross Society. So it was formed on 17th February 1863. Now the type of this like society, it is a private humanitarian organization. So no government plays its role in this organization. So it has its headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, and the regions which are served by the society, so it is basically serving worldwide. So it is the biggest relief organization in the world with around 200 million members and around 10,000 of employees. So in this, the World Red Cross Day, it is celebrated on 8th of May of every year. So thus the Red Cross, it is an independent, non-governmental, international organization. So it is concerned with offering the humanitarian assistance in the wartime and in also in the peacetime disaster situation. So like if there are any disaster which has occurred in particular like country, so in that case now this society, it like serves the people to reduce their sufferings. So the Red Cross, it offers relief and rehabilitation services not only to the wounded in war, but it has also extended to the people who are affected in the disasters like earthquakes, floods, and other natural or man-made calamities. So basically this Red Cross Society, it is serving the humanity. Now, what are the principles of this Red Cross and the Red Crescent Society? So, the seven fundamental principles of the Red Cross and the Red Crescents are, so the first principle is humanity. Now, what is the basic purpose of this Red Cross Society? So, the basic purpose is to protect the human life and the health and to ensure the respect for the human being. So, it promotes understanding, friendship, cooperation, and peace amongst the people. So, the basic principle of this Red Cross is to serve human and to have that principle of humanity. The next principle is impartiality. Now, in this, it makes no discrimination as to the nationality, race, religious belief, class, or the political opinion. So, now in this, it also has this principle of impartiality. Like, you should not be partial to anyone, like, depending, so you should not be partial to anyone depending on their race, on their religion, or their political, like, opinion. So, you should not be, like, partial to anyone. The next one is neutrality. Now, in this, you should not engage at any time in the controversies, or you should not take any side depending on the political, religious nature of any person. So, you should be neutral to each and every one. The next principle is independence. Now, in this, the movement, it is independent. So, the national society, it must always maintain their autonomy so that they may be able at all the time to act in accordance. The next principle is voluntary service. So, it is a voluntary relief movement and it is not prompted in any manner by the desire for gain. So now if the person he wants to take part in this particular, like he voluntarily wants to do the like some work, so in this now the principle for this society is it is not forcing anyone to take part in that particular society. The next one is unity. Now, in this, there can be only one Red Cross or one Red Crescent Society in any one country, and it must be open to all. So, it must carry all its humanitarian work throughout its territory. Now, in this, like all people, they should be united in particular country. So, in one country, you cannot have more than one Red Cross or a Red Crescent Society. So, in one country, you can have only one Red Cross Society, and all the work it is carried out in that particular like society itself for that particular country. And the last principle is universality. So in this, the International Red Cross and the Red Crescent movement, it is worldwide, in which all the society, they have equal status and they share equal responsibility and duties in helping each other. So that means it is like universally same. So it's not like in particular country the like responsibilities or the duties are different and in particular country it is different. No, nothing like that. It is having like equal status, like irrespective of which country it is running in, it is equal in every country. So these are the various principles for your Red Cross and the Red Crescent Society. Now, what is the Indian Red Cross Society? So, the Red Cross Society of India, it was established in the year 1920 by an act of Indian legislature, and it has three objectives of, like, first objective is to improve the health, the second is to prevent the disease, and the third one is to reduce the suffering of the person. So these are the basic three like objectives of the Indian Red Cross Society. So the mission of the Indian Red Cross is to inspire, is to encourage, and is to initiate at all times all forms of like humanitarian activity, so that the human suffering it can be minimized and it can also be prevented, and thus it contributes to create a more like climate, a good climate for peace. So this is about the Indian Red Cross Society, that it was formed in the year 1920, and it has the three objectives of improving the health, preventing a disease, and to reduce the suffering of the person. Now, what are the activities of the Red Cross Society of India? So, the first activity or what this Red Cross Society it does is it provides the amenity to the soldiers in the time of war. The next is it organizes the disaster relief services in the form of milk, medicine, food, vitamins, clothes, and blankets. So, if in any place any disaster it has occurred, and if the people they are affected, so it is like providing all the basic need to the affected people. The next is it maintains the blood bank, and it promotes the blood donation for the benefit of those wounded in the wars and in disaster. So basically it is also like maintaining blood banks, and it is promoting people to donate the blood. The next is development of the maternity and the child welfare services. Then during the peacetime it provides to the patient of military hospital with such amenities as newspaper, periodical, like music instruments, and other comfort goods. So if there's a peacetime, so it is providing this good like comfort goods to the military hospitals, to the patient of military hospital. The next activity is it contributes to the healthcare by providing equipments, drugs, and supplies to the hospitals. Then it maintains the Red Cross home at Bangalore for the permanently disabled like ex-servicemen. So there's like the basic or the main this Red Cross home at Bangalore. So what it is doing is it is maintaining the permanently like servicemen who are injured or who are disabled. So it is like helping all these people in this Red Cross home at Bangalore, which is one of the pioneer institution of its kind in Asia. Then the next activity is it conducts health education campaign, and it also provides first aid services to the deserving classes or the cases, and it also helps in training in the first aid through a like ambulance which is known as St. John's Ambulance, which is a association in India. So these are like the various activity of the Red Cross Society of India. So this was all about the International Red Cross and the Red Crescent movement, and even about the Indian like Red Cross Society. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, then please like, comment, share, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.